Today we're playing Plants vs. Zombies, but every single time I lose, I go out and buy a new houseplant friend. And yes, I already know what you're thinking. Ugh, Ren, Plants vs. Zombies is too easy for a gamer of your caliber. You're not gonna die a single time. To which I would respond,
yeah. And thank you.
That's why I went ahead and installed a mod called PvZ Plus, which substantially increases the difficulty of the game, making it straight up unfair and near impossible in some cases. Zombies are faster, stronger, and come in way bigger hordes than usual. Some can straight up bypass plants that should kill them, and it's so stupid. Why can they do that? If I can't figure out how to deal with these hordes, I'm gonna end up with too many plant babies to take care of and several $100s in debt. Will I prevail, or will I be forced to buy so many new plants and pots that I can't make this month's rent and get evicted? Let's find out. Right when we start up the first level, we notice that inflation has ravaged the Plants vs. Zombies sun economy. Sun production in this mod is doubled, meaning we can set up our defenses quicker to deal with the larger hordes. We also find out the game speaks to us in complete incoherent eldritch text. What's it saying? I don't know. I really hope it's not important. Maybe this was part of a difficulty increase. Anyway, the first level is only one lane, so it's incredibly simple. Things are going swimmingly until the final wave, where we make a shocking discovery. The flag zombie has been dripped out with a bucket, making him 7 times more resilient than the regular ones, and moves at a speed of Mach 5. We can only watch our precious pea shooters get munched, crunched, and masticated, forcing us to use our lawnmower to clear the level. Lawnmowers essentially act as our last line of defense. When a zombie reaches one, it clears out the entire lane, but also leaves our house completely unguarded and easier to enter than the presidential race. On level 1-2, another thing we notice is that zombies show up the second a level begins, giving us little to no time to set up any sun production. It's a nuisance at first, but a huge struggle in later levels. What can I even do here? Are you serious? The first few levels are relatively simple though, because of how limited our plant selection is. You know, sunflower, pea shooter, cherry bomb the flag zombie, pea shooter, sunflower, maybe throw in a walnut to defend your weaker lanes. Freestyle a little bit, you know? Get funky with it. Ding dong, who's that? It's our main man, Crazy Dave. What you got for us today, Davey? Awesome. After an uneventful session of walnut bowling, we make it to level 1-6, which introduces the pole vaulting zombie. We can't do much about him in the earlier stages of the game, so we have to lose a mower. Once the level gets rolling though, they're a lot easier to manage. In level 1-7, graves gradually begin to spawn. By the end of the level, our lawn is completely overrun with them, making it resemble one of my playthroughs through Terraria Master Mode. Graves are bad news, because each one spawns an extra zombie each flag. Without our trusty grave buster unlocked yet, we can merely watch as more and more precious turf is claimed. A powerful metaphor for American industrialism and its endless hunger to replace every last ounce of natural beauty on this earth with a Walmart parking lot. At the end of 7, we are rewarded with the true protagonist of this playthrough, the Chomper plant. Now hold on, Ren, you say, staggering back in complete disbelief at this outlandish claim. The Chomper is widely considered to suck ass in this game. Au contraire, dear viewer. While the mod gave some of the zombies steroids, they saved a few for our plant buddies as well. Chomper has been buffed to now have twice the range, allowing him to attack behind several units of cover, making him an imperative part of the Ren plant squad. We can use him to deal with stronger threats that our pea shooters can't take out on their own. Levels 1-8 and 1-9 are the hardest of the day levels, and the zombies actually start to get a bit overwhelming towards the end, but it's through Chomper's assistance that we stay alive. Thank you, Chomper. After clearing out an intimidating final horde, we've finished the day levels without a single L yet. Honestly though, I'd consider the day levels to be more of a tutorial. The night levels are where things get wacky. Night levels add some difficulty by cutting down our sun production, since we'll no longer be getting any from, you know, the sun. Something I haven't seen in months. Also, we have a tiny face cam now. Everyone say hi to a blissfully unaware and ignorant Ren from the past. At this point, we need to be extra careful when picking plants for each level, as one itty-bitty misplay could lead to an 18-year commitment. After an uneventful first half of level 1, we're introduced to the newspaper zombie. Shouldn't be a problem. All we gotta do is take out his newspaper and... That's right, upon losing his reading material, he goes into a crazed plant massacre, devouring almost everything in a single bite. A relentless blind rage, much like the one I go into when my mom tells me to pursue a higher education instead of making these pointless videos that nobody likes. One of them is gonna pop off eventually, Mom! Not even our humble walnut can save us, as it's vored in a matter of seconds, and once again our lawnmower has to step in to save the day. Luckily, we keep our guard up the rest of the level and use chompers to deal with any newspaper zombies before they fly into their gamer rage. After After we beat level 2 too, go right in, guys. We get the nicotine shroom, another savior of the run. These guys have also had their range buffed, allowing them to damage every single zombie in the lane. This combos perfectly with the Chomper, as the Nick Shroom can act as a filter, shredding apart the weaker guys and leaving the stronger, more dangerous targets for the Chompers to eat. We make it to level 2-6, which is where things get dire. We're introduced to the main antagonist of the run, Football Zombie. Resilient. Nimble. Football Zombie gives 110% when he's on the field. He's a team player who can deliver both offensively and defensively. Like Gigantars, some of the toughest zombies in the game, Football Zombies take 2 insta-kill plants to get rid of. Past Ren was not aware of this though, so he goes into battle armed with nothing but a measly Hypno Shroom and a potato mine. The game throws them at us relentlessly in the beginning of the level, and despite our elite gaming prowess, one of these shoulder-padded cucks plows through our top lane and gives us our first game over.
Hello, Ren fans. We made it to lows.
Those ones are cool.
Okay, we found him. I love him. I love him so much. This is perfect. This is perfect.
Sure you don't want to get the little guy? He was literally reaching out to you with his little arms.
Don't make me feel
Ren,
bad.
please buy me!
That's an outdoor plan.
Please! Is that, Putt-Putt's face?
I don't know.
It looks exactly like Putt-Putt.
I'll put a side-by-side comparison in the video right here.
With our new friend in tow, we return home to take more L's. Okay, here he is, our very first plant. He is a silver inch plant. He's a little overgrown, might need a bit of pruning, maybe get him a new pot. Lowe's sucks at taking care of their plants, but I love him already. I will name him Juno, and he will go right here. Alright, take 2, no more messing around. In the rematch on level 6, we abuse the strength of the walnut to hold off each football zombie until we can get our Hypno Shroom charged again. We still had some close calls, but clutched out the W. Okay, I guess it wasn't that bad. Oh no. Oh! Okay. Level 2-7 is more of the same, but we've learned how to deal with these guys by now. There's nothing to worry about. Too many strong zombies spawn in too early into the level for us to set up any shred of a defense, leaving us with no mowers to assist in the stronger waves. Yet another football zombie gets past us and gets us our second game over. Are you noticing a theme here? Alright, time for another plant. Let's go.
Oh no! Oh jeez, I might get this one actually. I do need an Ivy. All right, we're gonna get one of these. I might get this one, yeah.
Well, we have to buy one, Ren.
$15 though. Think I got that kind of cash? You know how many subscribers I have?
Like 15. Pick one. Hurry. We're running out of film.
I am making an 18-year commitment here. I can't just pick one.
Okay, plant number 2. This is an Ivy plant. I will name her Schnivy. Yeah, that's good enough. Schnivy meet Juno. Juno meet Schnivy. You're gonna be best buddies. We then return to level 7 and kick its ass! Level 2-8 slaps us across the face, grabs our chin, and tells us to behave with its whole new level of difficulty, awakening some new feelings inside of us. Things are going okay, until Michael Jackson's rotting corpse shows up to bust a move. We get completely overwhelmed by him and his questionable controversies in the first half. After our mower tells him to beat it, laugh, we realize we don't have a single one left. Now that the pressure has been kicked up a notch, we proceed to inject 2 liters of Mountain Dew syrup mix directly into our bloodstream and enter Super Ultra Gamer Mode. What precedes is a battle that swings from so wildly in my favor to out of it that my therapist needed to prescribe me mood stabilizers. We're rewarded with the Doom Shroom, an edgy little thermonuclear mushroom that replicates the events of Hiroshima when placed. Oh, finally we get my persona, my Shroom Sona. I just really relate to him, you know? We got a really similar style. Now that the football zombies are gone, Doom Shroom trivializes the rest of the night levels. Any problem you throw his way, Doom Shroom can handle, including a failing marriage. He's a great counselor. We leave our lawn to deal with the radiation poisoning and head out on back into the backyard for the pool levels. And brother, fasten your seatbelt because this is where things get real. Level 3 3-1 is a bit of a tutorial level, introducing us to the mechanics of the pool, making it a bit of a breeze. Squash! My beloved. We stand squash here. We clear it no problem, and with our confidence boost, check out what level 2 has in store for us. Happily hurls these bastards in our direction literal seconds after the level begins. Without a good supply of that sweet, succulent vitamin D to defend ourselves with, we're checkmated into losing a mower right off the bat. But it's alright! We struggle to defend ourselves, using walnuts in each lane of football zombie shows their stupid face, and whittle them down with our repeaters and humble squashes the second they recharge. Things look like they might actually work out, until the game throws like 7 of them at us at the same time. Through some miracle, we hold on, but the battle leaves our defense destroyed, and we have nothing to protect us against the final wave. The final wave comes, and things look like they might actually be okay somehow. We use a squash here to take out a group of zombies, but to my horror, I realize the newspaper zombie's newspaper shields him from any insta-kill plans. It tore me apart, but I learned an important lesson. You can't count on anyone, especially your heroes. 3's fine. I wanted 3 anyway, at least. Alright, let's go. We return to Lowe's and immediately fall in love with a little snake plant.
That's perfect. Look at him.
Here's our next buddy, a beautiful snake plant. Look at this little curve, his shape, it's perfect. I'm very glad we got him. One thing I didn't even notice though, look at this tiny baby. It's a 2-for-1. I'm naming this one Liquid and this little one Solid. Liquid and Solid Snake. Plants.
You got another new friend, guys. It's your lucky day.
We give 3-2 another try. Things are going swimmingly until we completely disregard the lesson we learned like 30 minutes ago. A stealthy newspaper zombie runs into a stray potato mine we left out earlier, flies into his rage, and massacres his way to our house. Yet another L is ours. Luckily for us, we also picked up a lovely little polka dot plant on our previous Lowe's endeavor, in anticipation of further failures.
We're out in the plant anyway, and they're all sad and dead, so let's go.
Okay.
Much like my soul.
Nice. That's a good one.
$60 down. This is awesome. This was a great idea.
Alright, here's our next new buddy. A lovely polka dot plant. I named him Clancy.
Clancy will go right here.
We try again. We're forced to use a cherry bomb here to stop this horde, but enrage yet another newspaper zombie. At this point, I don't even have a funny reaction when I lose. I'm just depressed. Good thing we also picked up another extra on our Home Depot trip.
I need a lemon button fern, actually. Okay, we'll get this one.
Nice.
Nice, man.
Meaning we are now at 5 plants purchased. Plant friend number 5. This is a lemon button fern. I also bought a little pot for him. Again, we are halfway through the game. It's only gonna get harder from here. And we're already $80 down. Why did I do this?
I will name him Leon, and he will go right here. Be nice to him, guys.
On attempt 3, we get a little less unlucky with the zombies we have to deal with in the earlier part of the level, allowing us to build up a stronger defense than before. And now we have 3 Peter, which makes water levels a lot easier. We assess our threats in level 3-3 and have nothing to worry about with the snorkel zombie, which the 3 Peters can shred down easily if we bring them up with a walnut shield. 3-4 is challenging. It's the first level with 3 flags, making it one of the longest in the game. We managed to hold on to every lawnmower until the final wave completely overwhelms us, but it's okay since we have our mowers to fall back on. Another plant purchase avoided. Levels 3-6 and 3-8 are rough, but not too bad if we continue to spam 3 Peters. We got Zambonis and zombie bobsled teams to deal with, but the Chomper comes through yet again and puts a stop to each one in a single bite. Everyone be sure to comment thank you, Chomper. 3-9 was easily the hardest level in the game up to this point, but me, being the professional YouTuber that I am, completely forgot to record the gameplay. I thought, that's okay, I can just replay it. Before finding out the game doesn't let you replay levels. Why is that even? But never fear, dear viewer, as I've recreated the level playthrough in a 100% accurate fashion using MS Paint.
Blah! It's us, the incredibly low-res group of zombies! We're here to make you spend $15 on a plant you don't need! Holy crap!
These zombies look tough! I better set up the boys! Hey, how are your kids? Oh, they've actually been doing really good. I've been...
Damn it.
Oh no, nothing's working! I better bust out my most powerful strategy yet.
Mindless 3 Peter spamming.
Fog levels are here, and though they may seem difficult, there really isn't that much to say about these ones apart from how banging the music is. The best music in the game, bar none, comes from these levels. It's like that little piano, and it's like... And this part right here, this part. So good. It's so good. The only significant threat we have here is the balloon zombie, who can majestically float over our lawn defense without a care in the world. He's a bit of a nuisance, especially when he shows up right at the beginning of levels, because there's literally nothing we can do. Once we get a row of cacti down though, which isn't hard, they're obsolete. Much like my Genji guide I made, because that character simply cannot thrive in the current meta. 4-6 is where things look like they're gonna get challenging, but now, thank the Lord, we can finally afford our savior. Cattail. The cat with a cattail tail for a cattail. Her little spikes aimbot their way into every zombie on the lawn's frontal lobe, popping balloons and shredding up digger zombies the frame they pop out of the ground. The only challenge from here on out is surviving long enough to get a cattail planted. Then we can kick back, file our taxes, and practice our Nagoriyuki combos while cattail takes care of things, which is a nice change of pace before getting our organs rearranged and placed haphazardly back into our body in the final stage of the game. As always, the first few levels start out pretty simple. We're introduced to the bungee zombie, who can descend and nab one of our precious plants, yanking them up into the heavens where they are never seen or heard from again. In the vanilla game, there's a bit of a delay where you can attack the zombie before he gets away, but PvZ Plus has changed it so they escape instantaneously, not allowing any counterplay. Check this out. Okay. Level 3 hits us with a ton of pole vaulting zombies that would be a serious issue if it weren't for our tall nuts blocking them off. Man, I really appreciate these guys. I have no idea what we would even do if we couldn't use them. Level 3 brings in zombies that can place down ladders that allow every zombie in the lane to climb over our biggest defensive asset. Luckily, there aren't many other strong zombies in this level to capitalize off of this, so we got nothing to worry about. Level 4 has been said by many to be the hardest level of this mod, but why is that? Luckily, there aren't many other strong zombies in this level to capitalize off of this, so we got nothing to worry about. Guides for this mod say this level is impossible to beat without 9 seed slots, and we only have 8, without a way to grind for cash to buy the 9th. We're either gonna have to beat this level the hard way or die out on the street after going bankrupt. On our first attempt, we try a simple strategy with these little cabbage guys and bring lots of insta-kill plants. But this leaves us with few resources to build our actual defense with. Tall nuts are our one and only reliable answer to deal with football zombies, but the ladder guys completely invalidate that. Yeah, this is already going horribly. Alright, here's our mighty army so far, halfway through the level. Yeah. Alright, plant time. We're on number 6, I think?
Welcome to Costco. Alright, let's go. This is a money tree. So, you know, Gex reference.
Yeah, well, Money Machine. It's more like a Kendrick Lamar reference.
Kendrick Lamar.
Awesome.
Welcome home, Kendrick. I don't see a spot for you, so let me move some things around. Alright, welcome aboard. In our second attempt, things are actually going very well, and we're able to set up a solid line of chompers and starfruit, another plant that has been buffed to attack all 5 lanes. We begin to feel the slightest, tiniest, itty-bittiest, fun-sized sliver of hope before several waves of football zombies rip it directly out of our hands and shard on it while looking us straight in the eye. Yeah, I think that's another fail. Alright, awesome, cool, okay. Just gonna enjoy my smoothie. Let me die in peace. Alright, another friend, guys, let's go. Well, Ren fans, we are back at it again at the neighborhood Costco. Alright, we got lilies. We got little trees. I don't know, none of these actually look that appealing. Her name's Olivia, and would you look at that, we are out of room. On attempt 3, we decide to visit an old stratagem, using nicotine shrooms to filter out the weak zombies and have the chompers take out the toughies. It showed promise. You could see the raw desperation in my eyes, but we take yet another L. This level is actually impossible. This level is not possible.
These are the eyes of a man who has been defeated. On the brink of giving up, we decide to try one last time.
Before buying another buddy, of course.
Yo, what's good, Ren fans? I was on Facebook Marketplace and actually saw there was a lady in my neighborhood who was selling one of her old plants. So, you know, since I'm on a budget, taking my dog. All right, we are on our way back, and look at this thing. Look at this. It's beautiful. And it comes with a nice little pot, too. Okay, there is no way I'm fitting you on here, so I shall put you on my bedside table instead. Look at him. His name's Frumpkin.
I think we got it. I think we got it. We have mowers on all the lanes that are in trouble, so I think we should be good. Yes, 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 yes. We got it. We got it.
After 3 crushing defeats, we finally claimed our prize. A shitty watering can. It's almost as if the game is recommending we take some time off and relax with a little gardening to process the traumatic events we were just subjected to. Nothing the remaining levels threw at us fazed us, for we had already been through hell and stared the devil straight in the eye. Gargantuar showed up in 5.8, but we knew exactly how to deal with them because they basically acted as slow football zombies. Except I might have let one zombie get through, but it's okay because I found out Kendrick actually came in a 2-pack. It was $25 for 2 plants on the rack, and I only grabbed 1 because I'm an idiot. So Costco let me get a second.
And there's literally no way I can fit him anywhere, not even on my bedside table.
After returning and beating 5-9, we've reached the final battle.
Oh my God, Crazy Dave, look out! Don't worry, man, I'm gonna save you, Crazy Dave. Just hang in there a second.
And it ends up being completely unchanged. Same boss fight as vanilla. After an incredibly anticlimactic final battle, we've done it. So how many plants did we end up buying?
Alright, we got Juno, Schnivy, Liquid and Solid Snake, Clancy, Leon, Kendrick, he's kind of buried back here, Olivia the Orchid, Frumpkin, I don't know what kind of plant he is, and last but not least, Edward Cornelius Corny. And then we still got the OGs, Oliver, Ike the bamboo plant, he's buried way back here, and Godric the Grafted. We love you, buddy. And no, I'm not returning any of them because I love them all, so you will see them in future videos.
9. This was the worst idea I've ever had. Please subscribe so I can afford to feed my dog.